So we have to sketch a clear graph of F inverse by hand, right? Makes sense? Okay. So, and you know this, that is, that graph will simply be a reflection of this graph by the graph of line y equals x. Is that coming back or no?
I don't understand how to graph functions.
Okay. All right. So here, but you know this function is graphed for you, right?
Yeah.
And you have to graph the inverse. Okay.
Right.
Now we have one guide here, and the guide is this, that just go ahead and just take the mirror image of this graph by this line y equals x, okay? And then what we will do is this. So let's see the tools that we can use here, okay? You're with me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have to make a graph. So let's try to get some points then on the graph. All right. And oh, why am I doing that? Okay. So you had correctly read. See, the coordinates of this point are -2, -6 on there. You agree with me?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So note, if -2, -6 is a point on the graph of the function f, what will happen is this, that if you switch the coordinates, if you switch the x and y values, okay, what will happen? That will live on the graph of f inverse, because that's what the inverse does, switches x and y. Are we together on this?
Okay.
Okay. So what we are going to do is, so we know this, that see this here. Okay, one sec. This is like -6, -2 would be somewhere here, right? Am I clear on this?
Yes.
So what I did, I reflected this point. I didn't reflect it very well, but we will. It should be somewhere.
You're flipping it on an axis, but
Exactly.
essentially you're just reversing the x and y values.
Right. And here, let me just reflect it properly. Good. Is that making better sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then this point, as you read, its coordinates are like 1, 1, right? No, -1 and 1. Let me take it back. Yes, x coordinate is -1, y coordinate is +1, isn't it, right? See this here? So which will mean what? So this point, first let me,
This will be 1, -1.
this very good. So we are doing much faster than I can explain now, right? So this means what? This point 1, -1 is going to be on the graph of the inverse. Are we together on this?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Now, then for this 0, 2, 2, 0 would be the corresponding point, wouldn't it be, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we got this 2, 0, right? And then what we got here, I think we got 1, 3, right? So for 1, 3, what will I get? 3, 1, right? Won't I?
Yes.
Right? Okay, good. So that means this one here, 3, 1 is going to be a point on that graph, right?
Yes.
Okay, and all I have to do is, now I'm not very good at dragging this, but you can do that when that is like, see this here? I'll come like this and then just expand it like this, right?
Okay.
Okay, so once we do that, then if I use technology, right, I can get a better graph, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense? Okay,